Welcome back to Get It on Credit. If you're just joining us, we've given our contestants the exact same credit card contract to sign, the exact same credit card with a 9% introductory interest rate, and they all bought the exact same MP3 player that cost $284. Now, it's time to see just how much those MP3 players ended up costing all of you. Yes, Greg.
But didn't you say we bought the same MP3 player and that they all cost $284?
I sure did, Greg, but even though you bought them on the same credit card with the same introductory interest rate, you all did different things when it came time to pay the credit card company. Let's see what that means. Now, Angela, you wisely chose to pay off the balance of the credit card right away.
Yes, my Uncle Frank always told me neither a lender or a borrower be. That was one of the last things he told me before he was hit by a bus.
That's completely depressing. But Angela, what that means is that your MP3 player ended up costing you $284. Yes, Greg.
But my MP3 player also cost $284. I have the receipt for it right here.
Yes, Greg, you are correct. At the time of purchase, that MP3 player cost you $284. But you chose to pay the credit card company back by paying only the monthly minimum payments.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, Greg, there's nothing wrong with that. But because you were paying 9% on $284, you were making a payment of $7.07 a month. By the time you finish paying for the $284 MP3 player, not only will it be obsolete, but it's going to cost you $339.36. Oh, that's what I thought you'd say. Now, Stephanie, let's look at what you did with your credit card. Stephanie?
Oh, sorry. Did you say something, Frank?
No, but frankly, I know what I'd like to say. Stephanie, how much do you think your MP3 player ended up costing you?
Hello. We all paid the same price for our MP3 players, $284.
Ooh, that answer is wrong, and it's going to cost you big time, I'm afraid. Because you see, Stephanie, buried in the fine print of that contract you signed was a clause that said that by missing a monthly payment, you have violated the contract.
Oh my gosh! It does say that!
And when you violate the conditions and terms of the contract,
they reserve the right to increase the interest rate!
That's correct, Greg. And Stephanie, because you missed more than one payment, the credit card company raised your interest rate to a whopping 26.5%. Which means that by the time you finish paying that $284 MP3 player off, making monthly minimum payments at 26.5% annual interest rate, it's going to cost you $480, almost double the original amount.
Oh my gosh! That's horrible!
Once again, that's correct, Greg. That is horrible, but true. Not to mention how badly missing payments affects your credit score and your future borrowing costs. Well, that's all the time we have today for Get It on Credit. Tune in next week when you'll hear Greg say,
"Oh my gosh!"
Until then, pay down those credit cards. I'm the funny money man, and I think you should know this.
Oh, great. Now I'm happy.